my checklist. Big diamonds don't need a necklace. Look, we got the sound like it's double speed Tetris. I cannot go without God in this. We got the sound, you can't copy this. I never rap, it's just confidence. I never rap for your compliments. I wrote this one for the stimmy grind. If you ain't sign on the dotted line, can't find my soul with no dollar signs. The industry so full of troglodytes. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. I will not bend. Run it up, 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 run it up. You gotta put in that work, dog. I put the kingdom first. I know that you gotta wait for your turn sometimes to build something really sustainable. So the day that you find it.
Well, days like these is why you have retractable roofs, and we've got an open one on a gorgeous afternoon for football at NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Houston Texans. It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in week 4. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
From just north of here in Spring, Texas, it's Isaiah Spiller. Spiller trying to get loose. He lost the ball. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
As you all know, one reason teams score plays to start the game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play 1 there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
On 2nd and 12, Lance. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. The Texans at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And And the Chargers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Now, how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one. Able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Well, this defense for the Texans, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Right back to Spiller on 2nd down. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Spiller looking for space. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. On the gain of a yard, and it's going to bring in 3rd and 5. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job standing in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And it's caught. The Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal from just inside the 5. They'll run here with Spiller. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get his yard about the 2. 3rd down and goal now. This Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop.
Bro, this man throws the ball 100 miles an hour? Yo.
Now it's Herbert. He finds his receiver Williams for a Charger touchdown. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
It's over with. No, he throws the ball like...
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now Lance. To Pierce, they set up the screen.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lance. He completes it to Beckham. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
Wow. I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know
trying to hurt my own line, man.
And he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and that throw, my goodness, and even
they trying to hurt my own line, bro.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good, and we are tied at 7.
Hey, man, you don't need.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. They'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Stay in your rush lanes.
The Charger drive about to get going. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now. I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Oh my God, somebody fucked my car up, bro. Come on.
On 2nd down, Eckler. Oh, that's just not fair. And now and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have moved out in front.
Come on, y'all.
Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Through one
car
quarter,
up, bro.
14-7 our score.
I just got that whole bag.
Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. Anthony Schwartz going to bring it out.
So
solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Throwing now is Lance. And this, incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
Really good coverage all over the field. That took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
I know this man defense.
To throw, it's Lance. And that is incomplete.
Wow, the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
On the return, Carter.
Yo.
A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Straight ahead, it's Spiller. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
It sure did, and remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 21. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10 is Spiller. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, very huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Here's Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Touchdown, Chargers. Mike Williams, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Here's Schwartz bringing it out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Yo, this one.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Let's go. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The Lance going to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Howard. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up second down.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Looking to throw again on second down. Lance, he's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught at the 10. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one.
I mean, next night.
Also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Second down and goal. Lance. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
They'll try to run with Pierce. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. Dameon Pierce taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Texans are back within a score. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Taken from about the 12. All in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Charger drive about to get going. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
First down, Los Angeles.
First down, Justin Herbert. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And they will
trying.
Pick six for the Texans TV. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Get in there.
Fairbairn up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
I'm trying, A-Mac.
A couple of teams locked into a good
So,
one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Just want to get a fumble right here, A-Mac.
End zone. Here comes Carter. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here. Maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
Oh, Petrie, pick it.
I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick six on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and say, go ahead and sling
Right.
it, big guy.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Herbert. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of blinding him up defensively. And that brings up 3rd down.
That was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough work out to hold on to the football through all that.
Daddy, I'm watching Dance Monsters, and they're literally just people. They're really just people wearing like things that make it look like monsters, and then the backstage do not actually be fun.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro.
What are you? I don't know what Mary.
He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Oh, slow. Hold on, bro.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. They find some open field here. 88 yards rushing.
Bro, you gotta hold, bro. I'm called paused it for a reason, bro. Slow down.
Will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Bro, niggas be wild. Niggas is lame, bro.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert now. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Throwing again on second down. Herbert got an open man. It's Josh Palmer.
You lame for that, Dre.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right.
Yeah, you lame for that, bro.
Really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
On first down, it's Herbert. This caught left side by the tight end Parham. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
To the air again, Herbert. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Definitely won't take a deep shot. He was already got the end zone twice here in the first half.
Going back to that same route. They had trouble containing him. They'll contain him on that one. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Back to throw here, Herbert. As he throws there, incomplete.
Based on my math, they haven't completed one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out of it.
Wait, is that the same Mario? Yep, Mario. Jello. I don't like jelly, but I love Jello. Ugh. And then, right? Oh, come.
Come on, bro. You see me pausing the game, bro.
They've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make him punt it. Herbert jogs off.
I said so. What are you talking about? I got my mic on. What you talking about? I said something.
This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. And this is good.
That's wide.
He's running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Take it to the house. This is what you get paid.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Pierce. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. So we've reached halftime in a wide.
I did.
We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman.
That's terrible, bro.
Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
You're right. When I press start, you press start, bro. What are you talking about?
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Here's Schwartz bringing it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially.
That's weak, bro. I don't like that.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down.
Powers throwing. Always got some breathing room.
Bitch ass. Let's go. Let's go, bruh.
Touchdown.
If I press start, bruh, hold on, bruh.
He's giving him a little jolt. Just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. How does the Texans kick team as they'll
That's
send
crazy.
this one away?
That's the only reason you got 3.
Fields this way up at the 17.
Oh, he got a fumble.
Return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
What if I what?
The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now,
If I catch the ball and it lands in my touchdown?
They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now.
Oh, they call it a touchdown.
Still the same in what they plan to do.
They still get the ball.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what
nobody
you're
gets
looking for
anything
when you're playing defense.
Herbert takes it and just pops it forward.
Tackle. It's going to beat you and Zadarius Smith. Come on, bro.
91 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Herbert off of play action. Steps away. Open man, Parham. He's got him. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43. They run behind center with Spiller.
Oh, I thought he punched it out.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Right back to Spiller on 2nd down. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, they run it with Spiller. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
On 2nd and 9, Herbert got his man.
You gotta be kidding me, bro.
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans 16. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another 1st. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll go option to the short side. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Chargers have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
You can block, Howard.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the 3rd quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting 2nd half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Play action. Now it's Lance. Rolling to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Pierce. And he's able to get up here to the 26. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a 1st down if not for that penalty moments ago. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their 1st, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And Lance now to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. That's their 1st time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the 1st half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the 2nd half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Chargers trot out their dime package, expecting a throw on 3rd down.
Lance looking to throw it. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
The drive starts with a give to Spiller. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender that time, and it's going to lead to third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets him just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. Tough running there before being wrangled down shy of the 15. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Pierce will try to pick it up. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And this is recovered by the Chargers. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the first down instead. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. On play action, Lance. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. He's got him in, complete. Touchdown, Houston. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
From his end zone, here comes Carter. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the title. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Bro, I'm tired of Ickler. I'm tired of Ickler, bro.
2 yards on the carry there. It's going to lead him to 30. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
The offense on third down tonight, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. They're looking at third and a few inches. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on third and inches.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big third down conversion. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Play action. It's Herbert. They'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Derek Stigman hits it. And the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. At the 20-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions.
That's right. I know you're 6'4".
This is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. Going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That really sets them back. A loss of 6. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
So a nightmare start to the drive as they're already staring at 2nd and long. Here's Lance. It's complete right side to Benjamin. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
He's going to be
around the 45-yard line.
Oh, they don't cheat me.
A gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
And that pickup on the first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
They just gonna cheat, my man. Oh.
play action. Here's Lance. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
Oh, I had him open.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
Oh, I had him open.
Now the Texans
I'm not letting you do that cover 2
remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Yeah, I'll get there. About 20 minutes.
Now Lance. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Here comes Carter. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more, but this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
Oh, that's crazy.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Throwing, Herbert. Buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Herbert gonna throw. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It's funny throughout the time that we've been together when we talk about running backs and how to catch the ball. Their eyes wide open, they talk about open field and how one matchups down there.
They do, and that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. And he did exactly what they needed him to do. Charles got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
Herbert to throw. Complete yet again to Spiller.
Whoa.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
Herbert. Throwing the
the out route incomplete. That's Palmer. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That one a first down pickup of 8. Eckler now between the tackles. Evades him at the 10. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 109 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Now Herbert. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Here's Schwartz bringing it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Lance's throw complete here, pulled in by Howard. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Lance. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
Desperation time here. Lance. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. It doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
One final try now for Lance. This for all the marbles. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over.